Hey birdie lovers and learners, welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is top 5 myths about birds. Well, I don't know if those myths are there in your place where you live too, but that's what I do here every day, every single day, from my family and my friends. So myths are something that affect lots of things. Like, you must have heard of a myth known as kitty myth. I don't know the name, but it is not that. Whenever you see a black cat passing, passing in front of you, you couldn't pass through that. Like, you will be affected by some devil things, or like, it is like, it is not a bad thing. Like, oh, there is a kitty passing in front of you. Don't go there. Don't pass through that road. Which is pretty bad myth. Well, I don't know what you guys did in your country, but in India, whenever a black cat passed through your road, um, you have to pass through the road. So what we have to do is we have to take out our slipper and throw it. Not on the kitty. Not on the kitty. We just have to throw it. Like, boop. Throw it. And that's what we done. And then we would just pass. Well, of course, I don't do it. I never did that. But yeah, my friend did that. I asked her not to do it. But she still did that. So that's one of the myths. Now, we are not talking about cats. We are talking about birds. I don't have any bird right now because Ray don't want to stay with me. She just flew away like you've seen. And Sky is actually eating, and I don't like to disturb Sky when Sky is eating. Well, Sky likes to eat in the cage, and Barry don't steal Sky's food when Sky's in the cage. Well, yeah. So, now we will be talking about myths on birds. So, let's go and know what the myths are. Myth number 1. Keep your bird in a round cage. I don't have any round cage. Oh, I don't like round cages. They're really bad. They're like those ones, the totally round ones. Well, I don't know if it's in your country too, but in India, it is not that. You should be keeping your parrot. Basically parrots, because in India, it's a tradition that if you have a parrot, then people will assume it as, oh, you have a green parrot. Well, basically what green parrot is Indian ringneck. Well, we call Indian ringneck as a green parrot, as they are green. So, I did not either knew it that they are Indian ringnecks because we used to call it as green parrot. So we would say, oh wow, you have a green parrot. And when we would go and visit that parrot, it's kept in a circular cage. And because it's kind of like a tradition of India to keep green parrots, in India we only keep green parrots mainly, even though if they are illegal. Lots of people don't know that they are illegal. They don't even know that they are illegal. Yeah, they don't even know, and I didn't knew it either. When I was small, I always asked my mom to get me a green parrot, which is Indian ringneck. I've always asked my mom to get me a green parrot, but I never got any. Yeah, and I didn't knew that they are illegal. And even if people know that they are illegal, they still keep them as their pets. Like, lots of people near me keep pets. Not near me, but near my grandma's house. Yeah. So, yeah, they do keep Indian ringnecks as pets. And, yeah, believe me or not, police don't even make any efforts to catch the sellers. Like, it's kind of like common in India to see Indian ringneck being sold, or people more likely say, "Oh, I want green parrot only." If you will ask someone that, "Oh, I want a parrot," then they will say, "Oh, you want a green parrot?" And what's a green parrot? Well, yeah, in India it is common that an Indian ringneck is the only species that everyone in India knows. That, yeah, they are parrots, green parrots. So, well, in India it is a tradition to keep them as pets, and when it comes to their cage, it's always a round cage. Yeah, must be like, what? Is it tradition? Yeah, it is a tradition to keep a parrot in a round cage. Well, myth number 2. It's pretty common in here and in most of the countries according to me. Well, myth number 3 is never ever keep a bird as a pet or just release it, no matter where it came from or stuff like that. Well, what I used to hear every single day from every person is that, "Oh, you have birds?" And they're like, "So weird. Don't you know that it's bad to keep a bird in a cage?" Which is actually wrong. Guys, did you know that birds that are being kept in a cage are pet birds? Well, it's not like we got a bird from the nature and then keeping it as a pet. Never do that. It makes birds stressed out and they die from the stress. Well, the birds that we have are pet birds, and because they are not originated here, we couldn't catch them. So of course, the pet stores or whatever place where you have got the bird, they must have not got that bird from the nature and then sell it to you, because the only parrots that I get to see here are Indian ringnecks, not budgies. So, well, yeah. And if you don't know, then all the native species of India are illegal to own in India. Yeah, it's illegal to own in India the native species of India. Well, so of course we couldn't just keep a bird that is being caught from wild. Well, even if they are not native, well, yeah, some of the birds are being found in nature even if they are not native. But still, it's pretty hard to catch a wild bird. You guys know? Yeah. So, well, the birds that we have are being kept in captivity since they are super small. Since they are small babies, since then they are being kept in captivity, and then we get them. Well, we give them good care, we know, right? But people always judge us like, "Oh, are you keeping a bird as a pet? You know what? You should just release it. You shouldn't be keeping a bird as a pet. They are meant to fly." Well, yeah, they are meant to fly. And, well, you shouldn't be clipping a bird's wings because you don't want them to fly. Or you shouldn't be keeping your bird inside the cage all day long. You should be taking your bird out of the cage every single day. And you shouldn't be you shouldn't be clipping a bird's wings until it's not really necessary. So, well, yeah. It's not like we are giving them a bad care or we are not giving them something. Well, have you ever thought, where will they get food from? What if the wild bird will attack them? What if they couldn't find water? Or what if something will happen? Will you go to rescue them? Of course not. because birds will definitely fly away. Especially, I don't think that my birds will ever come to my home back. They will fly um, really far away. Like I've experienced, my two of the birds flew away, and I never got to see them. Like they flew away super duper far, and I never got to see them again. Well, I think they were chirping from somewhere, but I'm not pretty sure it was their chirp because there were wild birds too, and I was of course really sad. I was assuming that, oh, it must be my birds, and I would just run, and what I found was they were all wild birds, not even a single bird whom I saw any of the birds was mine. They were all wild, and I never got to see my birds again. So you don't want to risk a bird's life, right? Well, birds are pretty happy even if they are in captivity until they are being given things of their needs, like they are being getting time out of their cage, they are getting good food, they are getting a pretty big cage, they are getting everything they need. Because if you will give them everything they need, their lifespan will be pretty big, and you will be able to spend more and more time with your bird. Myth number 3. Never ever keep a dove, a pigeon, an owl as a pet. They destroy your house. Well, when I took Mary with me to my grandmother, well, they were like, "Is that a dove?" Um, please, please don't laugh or anything. It's not to offend someone. But in India, in Hindi, doves are known as kameri. I know it's pretty weird word even for me. I didn't knew they're known as kameri in India. So well, yeah, my grandmother was like, "Is that a dove? Is that a kameri?" Yeah. I will speak in English. Of course, he spoke in Hindi, but I'm speaking in English, so you guys can understand. So they were like, "Is that a dove?" Then I asked, "What's wrong? Is there something wrong in it?" And she was like, "Yeah, it is known that they will destroy your house, or you shouldn't be keeping them as a pet." Well, when I was a young child, my grandmother always used to tell me that, "Oh, is there a dove? Just make it out of our house. Just don't allow them to come to our house." I was like, "What? What? Why? Why do you like hate doves? Like, do you really hate doves?" You think so? I don't really hate doves. I love them. Actually, yeah. So when I heard that, I was in a pretty big shock. Then, as I was in a pretty big shock, I asked my mom, "Mom, can you tell me why can't we keep a dove, an owl, and what's that? A crow, a dove, an owl, and pigeons?" Well, my mom answered me that because they live in broken houses, it is known as khandat. In India, it is known as khandat. You can search on Google Translator because I don't know the proper word in English. So yeah. So my mom said because they live in khandar, which is like broken, big houses, like old ones that like the old houses that were built centuries ago. So because doves, pigeons, owls, crows, bats, and many more animals make their nests in there and they live in there, which means they better like broken things. And because they better like broken things, they will destroy your house. And just because they have to live in destroyed houses, that means they will destroy your house too. And I was like, what? They destroy house? They never destroy a house. They fill your life with love and happiness. Oh, Barry, what did they say? They say that he will destroy a house. Seriously, it's not the truth. It's not the truth. Myths can never be the truth. Well, in India, if you will keep a pigeon as a pet, it will not really be a big thing. If you will keep an owl and stuff like that, but it is not that they will destroy your house. They don't make good pets. They shouldn't be kept as pets. They are the worst birds, which is bad, 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 bad. No, they are not the worst birds. None of the birds is worst. They are amazing. Birds are amazing. From a little crow to a peacock, a falcon. Well, I think not a crow. From the smallest bird, which is a hummingbird, to the biggest birds, peacocks, falcons, eagles. They are all amazing, and they do not destroy your house. They are actually really amazing. I have a dove. Would you guys like to see her? So that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe my channel, and tap the bell icon to get notified about unlimited birdie content. See you guys in my next video. Bye. Thank you.